Hey guys, welcome to another episode of War Divisions, and today is day 5 of class matches. As I discussed in the last video, I was going to make some changes so that I could better combat Astrius. But after looking into him and doing some research, Astrius has a 100% move. I was not really aware of that, and I should have known. So any major changes to Farika and Violet to have them more dodge won't help with against Astrius because he has 100% move and he's just gonna obliterate them. However, I did make change to Mott so that hopefully Mott could die slower against Astrius, and then Astrius could he could tank Astrius a bit better. So I'll put a post. I'll put the screenshot of the old build somewhere here. Hopefully, I remember to do that. But I'll explain what I changed. The only thing that I kept was for gear wise. I kept the Jack Frost because this is totally anti Astrius a bit. You know, ice resistance, water resistance, and slash attack resistance, all up by 10. Astrius is a water slasher, so that helps. Let's do this. This is better. I took away the Earth Ring and gave him the Pod 153 for unit attack resist up. Originally, I was gonna put the survival vest on because it offers more. However, I don't own a Trustmaster that could give Mont Protect at all. I looked through all the Trustmasters I have. So the next best thing for me to do was to give him Glacia's Trustmaster White Wolf's armor, and it has random stats on it. I put stones on it mainly for the set bonus buffs, which he has more HP, more elemental resistance, and then AP cost down and max AP up to help him Taunting Blade turn 2. But the reason why I have this is because it gives him a self buff that helps him recover AP, and also raises his slash resistance up on the battlefield for 3 turns. So that might help, that might not help. I'm not too sure. Astrius does have slash resistance penetration in his kit, but I won't know until I try. So currently now Mott's at 49% slash resistance, 40 in pierce, and 25 in strike. But more importantly, this went up from 10% to now 30%. I did by taking out the Earth Ring, I lost some lightning resistance, which I think will still be okay. And I also switched out my Esper. I originally had the Demon Wall Esper for more light resistance and the slash resistance, but I switched it out for Siren. Siren offers water resistance and slash resistance in her kit. I believe it's 25% slash resistance and 15% water resistance. So that's going to help. So that 15% plus the 5% from the set bonus. Actually, does the set bonus count? He should have a little bit more. I feel like he should have a little bit more. Maybe I did the math wrong. Let's see. 10% from Jack Frost, 15, 25, and then 5. No, it's right. Yeah, I'm just not mathing right correctly. Yeah, okay, this is right. 10% from Jack Frost, 15 from Siren makes it 25, then 5% from the set bonus makes it 30. I kept the Katone luck card up in slot 1 because that helps with the rest of the team to gain more luck for their evasive stuff. But I switched out the Titan card here for the Dreams of Heroism, which is going to help both him and Farika with a bit more area attack resistance and some more HP. And the max TP doesn't really matter for them. But on top of that, this has a bestowed ability that offers Mont some more, a little bit more slash resistance, a little bit more HP, and a little bit more magic attack resistance, and a little bit more agility, so it helps. And with all these changes, he went from having like 8,600 health to just over 9,000 health, and a little bit more defense, and that's about it. Ignore the fate. That fate should not be that high. I've been meaning to bring that down. Farika, I changed a little bit, despite me not having to, but I figure let's try to see if I can make her more evasive on the field. So I got rid of the winter coat and coat and replaced it with the ribbon, which also offers evasion. And I gave her Locke's Trustmaster, which again has just stones in it just for the set bonuses. And this ability that raises agility and luck to allies around her. She's going to go to Mont first turn and cast that on Mont. So Mont's going to have a little bit more agility and a little bit more luck, which will help with his accuracy. He ain't dodging anything. While she'll also get some agility and luck. The stones on this Trustmaster has agility, evasion, and luck. So I'm hoping she does that first turn. And then I turned off her ready to engage because she's already doing an AoE buff. So I turned that off. That way her turn 2 she'll do defensive work, giving her more evasion and giving her some unit attack resistance. Other than that, everything else is pretty much the same. Now let's get to it. Alright, let's start round 1. So the idea with these changes, Mont should move up a little bit quicker and away from Farika so that he's by himself. If I run into Astrius, I'm hoping Astrius just stays focused on Mont and has trouble taking down Mont, but we'll have to see. Again, Astrius hits hard. Very hard. And because I remove elemental resistance from the other types, because I had like a lot of resistance going, I'm gonna get hit a little bit harder from other units. So right now we see a cloud, so I'm most likely gonna be running into a lightning team. I was right. The Cloud, Farika, Silma, that's a common trio we see a lot. Remy is the name. So we'll see how this goes. Because they're on opposite side of where Mont's at, they're going to go towards Mont, which I'm happy about. Let them go away from Violet. But this is a nice lightning team that you see often in class matches and limited time events. So it's great to see them again. I don't think this is the first time I ran into them. This is probably the second time. As long as I get rid of Cloud, that's all that matters. Alright, so Mont does the Trustmaster reward first over Courage, which I kind of expected. So if he gets Courage next turn, which I don't know if he will, sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't, then that's perfect. But if he doesn't, that's fine. All he's here for is just to take damage and die. The longer he lives, the better he's doing his job. Alright, Violet here got her AP restoration up. And Mont's going to do Courage now. Yep. So now Mont is good to go as well. What Farika's going to do, because she did both her buffs. Alright, so she's just going to stand still. I may turn on her resistance buff for both Pierce and Magic. But I'm not running into that too much. Alright, so this Cloud has Ranger sub drop on, and he tried to barrage. It didn't do much damage. Of course, Farika is going to do Sharpshoot and take out Violet, which kind of sucks. Well, Mont didn't do Taunting Blade. I guess he wasn't in the range to do it. But if Farika can take out Cloud here, then I have a better shot at winning. No. And Cloud's blind, which is great. However, if he has the triple slash guarantee hit going, then it's not going to matter. Alright, so let's see what Cloud's going to do. Yeah, he has triple slash guarantee hit right now. Farika is probably going to sharpshoot herself. No, she's just going to knock out Cloud. Okay, so it's all up to Farika. and she's not in range to do anything. All right, so let's see if Silma can hit Farika. Oh wait, she has unavailable pain. So all three of these units have guaranteed hits, and I'm pretty sure that's what they're all gonna do. Yeah, so Cloud's gonna do his triple slash, and now she's gonna cast her unavailable pain, which is probably gonna knock me out. Oh, it doesn't knock me out, but Farika's gonna knock me out with her sharpshooter. So that's gonna be a loss. I can't be upset about that. With all these guarantee hits, it's gonna happen. And this is the downside of the changes I made, because Mont without the Earth Ring will take a bit more damage from lightning units. I mean, he's naturally resistance to lightning, but I figured that this was gonna happen. But it's fine. I can't complain about that, but I want to run into a Astrius because I just got to see if this build's worth it. If it doesn't work against Astrius, then it's no reason to have this build going. G Monstrosity. I probably said that totally wrong because I butcher a lot of names. But let's see. All right, so a nice team, Orin and Laswell. I think this is the first time I'm running into an ice team, so let's see how this goes. Laswell is a very accurate unit himself. Orin, I'm not too sure. I don't run into Warons too much, and I didn't pull him. I may pull him when Final Fantasy X returns. I haven't decided yet if I want to pull on him. He hits hard. He can hit hard. I don't know how accurate he is, and I don't think he has a 100% move. I could be wrong on that. All right, so Mont's gonna have time to at least do his slash resistance buff, so that's good. But I don't think he's gonna have time to do courage because I'm pretty sure next turn he's gonna engage or the enemy's gonna engage him. All right, Violet was close enough for Farika. So she's going to do her AoE buff, which is going to be a bad thing because now she doesn't have bells. She has to be creative with how she does her attacks. Alright, Orin's popping the limit break, which means this was his strongest attack. So Mont's definitely bulky, and he took that pretty well. But now Mont is in range for attack, and he does the Taunting Blade. Perfect. Oh, because he was in range of Mont, and Mont had haste. So now everyone's going to go targeting Mont, which is great. This last will has the Dragoon sub-jump on. And I do have some Pierce resistance naturally. So he took him pretty well. Yeah, Mont's taking hits pretty well. Now the ladies just needs to start wrapping things up. Alright, so Violet's going to go after Mont because Mont still has hate going. And she did respectful damage. I believe my Mont's going to go after their Mont as well. With a Bash Blade, but doesn't stun. Okay. So now what's this Orin going to do? Normal attack on Mont. Okay, Mont's still in there. Now Laswell, what are you going to do? You're going to do another jump attack. Okay. Farika's going to still go after Mont. Mont's at a chain hit of 5, and he still lives. So his Mont is just as bulky as my Mont. All right, so we got a displacer going, knocking out Oron, and now their Mont is knocked out, and now all that's left is just Laswell. Ooh, I don't think he popped Mirage, or maybe he did and just ended. But he was able to knock out Mont, so now it's just Laswell versus the two ladies. The ladies are gonna just take their turns going after him, and he's down for the count. Okay, so that was a win. That wasn't too bad. It's nice to see that ice is being played still. I'm pretty sure that was the first ice team I saw in my runs of class matches. I can't say they probably are running around. It's just that was the first one I'm seeing. All right, so let's get to the next one. So far it's 1-1. I really want to run into an Astrius. That's the goal. Because I can't tell how effective this change is gonna be. I mean, I could look at it how effective these changes are when not facing Astrius, and so far it's kind of 50-50. But I really want to face Astrius just to see how well Mont can take it. Mont was able to withstand the 2 ice units because it's thanks to that Jack Frost item. It's such a good raid item. To me, it's almost like a ring without a tower ring without a downside. And I really want to try to craft another +5, but getting the recipes in the Chocobo Expedition is tough. Alright, so we got a win team going with Mont, and Luartha hits hard. Oh man, I wish I pulled her because I didn't have the resources to. Well, I kind of did, but I didn't. I skipped her. I decided to skip her, and my friend pulled her, and my friend shows her off a lot, and she hits hard. I wasn't expecting her to be hitting this hard. She's such a good unit. I feel like a lot more people should have pulled her, but it's understandable why a lot of people did skip. And I sort of regret not getting her. But next time it's the holiday event, I'm gonna try to get her. Well, let's see how it goes by the time holidays roll around. Tifa's awesome. So I am worried about her a bit. I do have some strike resistance, so that's gonna help. All right, Mont's here. My Mont's doing her taunting blade, first blood. Let's see if how well can he take the hits of those 2 ladies. Meanwhile, Farika is moving forward. I really think I should turn on the other buff, but then I'm afraid that she might prioritize that over the evasion unit resistance because I kind of want her to do that buff also. Alright, Violet here is going to do damage to enemy Mont, which she did over half, which is pretty good. And now my Mont's going to come in and do Blade Bash. Doesn't get the stun, but that's okay. Alright, Tifa should be going after my Mont. There's no way she can AoE both units. And she did just a little over half. Alright, so Farika's in range for an LB. Kind of wish she didn't use it on the Mont, but it is going to KO Mont, so that's good. Now Luartha is probably in range for AoE. Let's see though. No, she just goes after Mont, and then my Mont goes down because he didn't get Courage up, which is fine. So now it's up to Violet because I don't think Farika's going to be able to do much damage. And oh, I expected more heal from that. Because my Tifa heals over 1k with that move. So only seeing 120 makes you wonder if maybe the move's powered up or not. Alright, so Farika is not in range, so she powered up. She used Locke's Trustmaster again. What is Luartha going to do? Because she hits hard. Alright, she tries to hit Farika, and Farika dodges, which is great. Alright, I need... Yes, she's down. Alright, my chances of winning are increased unless Tifa just starts one-punching everything, which she can. She hits hard. Oh, but it doesn't look like she's accurate enough to hit Farika, which is great. So now Farika's gonna do her Draining Fury down in the defense, and now we're gonna get a Vorpal Blade here, which is gonna KO Tifa, and that's me the win. Alright. We're seeing some matches where elemental advantage is not a factor. Because I lost to Lightning, and normally I should beat Lightning because I'm Earth. And I faced Wind here, and I should have lost because I'm Earth. But obviously the opposite happened. So there are cases where you can beat a team that you're at an elemental disadvantage. But it also depends on your setup versus their setup, then the positioning and what the AI does, and this and that, and how many times you're going to call dominoes to get your pizza correct. All those factors play into a role. and I should hit commence. But that I do love this game, like, because there's so many factors into that goes into this. There is not really just one way to go about something. There's multiple different ways to go about things. Oh, we're facing dark. I think this is the first time we're facing dark. And I also think this was the element I totally forgot the last few days when I was going over what elements I faced. So nice to see dark. Also nice to see Joker, because I want to see more Jokers, so I could get an idea of what I want to do with my Joker once I finish him. And also love to see Gomez. Gomez is an awesome unit. I might try to see if I could work Gomez with Joker like we have here, to see how it goes. The only thing is Gomez don't have a 100% move, so he's gonna have a hard time hitting some opponents unless we bring his accuracy up. But alright, everyone's drawing near. Shadow Lynx should engage first, but she didn't. She decided to buff evade everyone. I wonder if this Joker is built for evasive or not. He uses his Limber Break on my Mott, and that's his only guaranteed hit in the kit. So that's good for me, because if this Joker isn't accurate, then I could dodge a lot of his attacks. Normally, Golbez is not an accurate unit, but you can build him for some accuracy, so I'm curious if this Golbez can hit. Alright, Mott generated hate, so now everyone's going to be attracted to Mott even more. My Farika's going to move in and do the LB onto Golbez. It's just interesting how she kicks Golbez into that bucket. Like, Golbez is like a giant compared to everyone else, so it's him getting kicked is amazing. What else is amazing is Shadow Lynx stopping my Mont. It's actually not a bad thing, because that just means that, you know, his buffs don't go away, and Violet takes down Golbez pretty easy. I mean, advantages and everything. I was expecting him to survive a little bit longer. Alright, Lynx is still on Mont and decides to knock him out, so now Joker's gonna come in and try to go after Violet. Let's see if he hits. He misses, and because that was a physical attack, Violet was able to counter. So now Violet's going to do her thing and KO's Joker. So now it's all up to the Shadow Lynx. Shadow Lynx versus 2 evasion units, and she goes down. Boom. Alright, KO. So that's another win under my belt. Oh man, I gotta climb up. As someone mentioned in the comments of day 3, I wasn't in the right promotion. So it's after Masters I go into the best 2 out of 3 promotion matches. For some reason I thought I go into the promotion matches now that day. So they do, I was right, they do carry over per day, but I was just not there yet. I preemptively thought I was. So thank you for making that comment and explaining how it goes. I appreciate that. So hopefully I could get to promotion battle before all this weekend. I do want to make it to the next one. Alright, so for our final match, we got Esther. I believe this is the first time seeing Esther in this week's class matches. So I'm curious as to how she's going to perform against these two. And it's another Cloud, of course. Oh my god. So I expected to see more Astrius. I've seen more Clouds than I've seen more Astrius. And I prepare for Astrius, not for Clouds. I mean, well, I initially did, but now I'm preparing for Astrius, and I'm not seeing Astrius because I'm seeing more Clouds. And I even next time Final Fantasy VII comes out, I'm pulling for Cloud. I didn't pull for him. I pulled for Aerith because Aerith's my girl. I did want to Barrett also, but I didn't get him and I ran out of Viz. So I was like, yeah, forget it. Alright, enough rambling. Esther here moves in to LB Mont. Let's see how much damage that's going to do to Mont. Just about half, maybe a little bit more. It's not bad. And Mont eats a barrage from Cloud. Farika's not in range, so she's gonna buff her evasion and unit attack resistance, while Violet's gonna do her AP restoration. Mont here should Taunting Blade because both Cloud and Esther are in range, and he does. But no courage from him, so the next attack is gonna knock him out. And he gets knocked out by rocks, of course. Esther, I wonder how much accuracy she has. She doesn't look like she has accuracy because she popped her courage. But she moved into range for Farika to LB on her. Will this knock her out though? Not in the slightest. It didn't do much. It didn't even blind her, which kind of sucks. The Cloud did restoration, APF restoration, so he didn't have any AP do anything. Now what Violet's gonna do, Vorpal Blade. This Esther's pretty tanky. I give props to that. So now what Esther's gonna do? Alright, she's gonna try to attack Farika, but it didn't work. But she got the unit resistance down. And of course, Cloud pops a reflex, because why not? Mont's gonna throw a rock at Farika because that's what he does best. Alright, so we're gonna get another Vorpal Blade. Will it knock out Cloud though? No, it does not. But at least the AP breaks are helping a lot. Because I think triple slash, no, never mind. I was gonna say triple slash costs a lot, but no, that didn't cost much at all. It's up to Farika to it's her versus 3, but she doesn't have much AP left, unfortunately. And boom. Yeah. That triple slash is something. And I didn't run into Astrius today. I made changes for Astrius and don't run into Astrius. That's just how it goes. You make the changes, but you don't run into the units. That's fine. I'm gonna keep these changes for the next day. If I still don't run into Astrius, then I'm just gonna chuck it off as a loss and go back to my original build for Mont, because Mont can take with the Earth Ring, Mont can take lightning hits even better, especially non-slash lightning hits, like from the magic users like Silma and Ibarra. Well, despite it having Spirit down, he still takes it a little bit better. But yeah, I really wanted to run into Astrius. Alright, enough rambling. Video's gone long enough. I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys for tomorrow's day 6 video. Thanks so much. Catch you later. Peace.